Welcome to Inside the Castle, the channel where we discuss all things Disney. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be told whenever we post a new video. Today we're talking about the top 6 rides you're going to want a Fastpass for at the Magic Kingdom. Jungle Cruise is a Magic Kingdom staple, being there since the opening day of the park. It experiences quite a long wait time during the middle of the day, and wait times usually range from 45 minutes to an hour and a half. I had a hard time deciding between the Jungle Cruise and Haunted Mansion for the number 6 slot on this countdown, as they have similar wait times, but it just seems like there is much more to do in the Haunted Mansion queue while you wait. The Jungle Cruise queue is pretty straightforward. There is some cool music playing in the background to immerse you in the experience, but nothing to really pay a lot of attention to besides a few signs and some shadow boxes. It is also very hot. Some of the line is shaded, but a lot of it doesn't protect you from the heat. Make sure you get a Fastpass for this one, as you can basically jump right on the ride with it, usually cutting down the wait to under 15 minutes. Peter Pan's Flight is a dark ride attraction that opened with the park in Fantasyland. If you are planning to get on this ride, you are going to want a Fastpass. They do not run a lot of vehicles, and it takes some time to get to the front of the line. This line almost always takes at least an hour to overcome without a Fastpass, but will take under 20 minutes with one. There are a lot of murals to take in as you walk through the queue, showing scenes from the movie. This queue is actually really well designed and works much better than the one in Disneyland, where they make you wait out in the sun. There is a really cool Peter Pan shadow effect which is worth seeing. There's also a Tinkerbell scene where she'll fly around Wendy's room that is really cool. I do have to say that if there's one ride on this list that is not worth doing without a Fastpass, it is this one. It just seems really outdated and short for what will end up being an hour-long wait. Just remove the frustration and get yourself a Fastpass. Big Thunder Mountain debuted in 1980 at the Magic Kingdom and has been drawing a crowd ever since. While it might not be as busy as the one in Disneyland, it still usually has quite a long wait time throughout the day. You can expect to wait over an hour without a Fastpass whenever you visit the park. I also feel like this is by far the hottest queue in the entire park, which makes that long wait feel even longer. With a Fastpass, you can still expect a longer wait than some of the other rides, as it will probably take a half hour to get to the platform. This line gets especially long as the sun is setting, but the heat is not as intense. They do have some great old-timey Western tunes that play as you wait, and some interactive elements as well. There's also some great sightlines of the ride from within the queue which can help that wait feel a little bit shorter. Splash Mountain is the wettest ride at Magic Kingdom, and you can expect to feel the heat before you get on to make that big splash much more refreshing. Without a Fastpass, you can expect to wait between a half hour to 2 hours, depending on the time of year and the temperature. With a Fastpass, the wait is usually cut down to under a half hour. The little waiting area before you go up the stairs in the barn can feel like it is taking forever, with only a few small houses to look at. If you get caught in the midday sun in this spot, you're gonna regret it. Once you get past that area, the wait does not feel too bad as the line keeps moving and you do not wind as much. There is not really anything to look at in this queue, besides a few holes in the wall that give you a view of some of the Brer Rabbit animatronics. You're going to want a Fastpass for this ride though. It'll make the experience much better. Space Mountain is a Magic Kingdom classic that is a must-ride for everyone that visits Disney World. This is one of those queues that I personally don't mind waiting in, as it is all indoors and really does help transport you to another world while you wait for your spacecraft. That being said, there are times when the line is just way too long for this ride, usually ranging from an hour and 15 minutes to 2 hours. You'll walk through areas in the queue which show you the path you may take while riding. You can look at the stars as you pass by curved windows that make it seem as if you're really in space. Once you enter the control tower to wait for your vehicle, the wait can seem to extend, as there is very little to look at here and the blue lighting that engulfs you can start to mess with your eyes. A Fastpass is going to cut down on your wait significantly, as it is going to take you less than a half hour to enter your vehicle, while you can still experience almost everything the queue has to offer. This is another must-get Fastpass if you're going to the park on a busy day. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train was part of the new Fantasyland expansion and has become the most popular ride in the park. If you get in the non-Fastpass line and wait an hour, you're lucky, as this wait will usually range anywhere between 1.5 hours to 3 hours. There's a small winding queue outdoors before you enter the vault, which can get hot, but usually isn't too bad as Disney has placed a lot of big fans throughout. There is a cool interactive gem collecting game before you enter the vault, which will help pass a little bit of time. There's also a gem washing station with little wooden animals on the spout, where if you wave your hand underneath them, music and water will come out. Once you enter the vault, there are some barrels that spin and will show a projection of a dwarf when spun. If all the barrels are spinning, then Snow White will be projected on the ceiling. The Fastpass really feels like a cheat code on this ride, as it almost always immediately gets you on the ride. The last time we went and used the Fastpass, we were on the ride in under 10 minutes, while there was a 2-hour queue. While this is a cool ride, just do yourself a favor and get the Fastpass so you can jump right on and continue enjoying your day. That about sums up our picks for the top 6 rides you're going to want a Fastpass for in the Magic Kingdom. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And don't be afraid to leave us a comment if you think there is a ride that is better suited for this list. Thank you for taking this venture inside the castle with us, and we hope to see you for our next installment.